All right. I had the artifact presentation over the story for Do Not Disturb. And I found for the artifact, it's the Saudi Arabia relaxes dress code for women tourists. So it's basically just talking about how they don't have to wear the hijab, or as they call it, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I believe it's called the abaya. I'm not quite sure. Abaya. Yeah. So in Saudi Arabia, it is custom for all women to be completely covered head to toe in clothing that covers everything. The women are supposed to wear an abaya, which is a traditional piece of headdressing, or you can also wear a hijab. Not only do these rules apply to women from this country, but also as female visitors from all around the world. Women would have to be under constant supervision by a male at all times when stepping out into public. All of this was to show respect towards the males around. But now the Saudi Commission for Tourism and National Heritage has come out and said that women traveling for other countries do not have to have the traditional covering of abaya. The president of the Saudi Commission for Tourism and National Heritage recently hosted a memorandum or understanding along with many uncovered women. So basically it's just saying that they're relaxing what has to be worn for women coming in, which connects to the story because the narrator is experiencing a lot of culture shock, and one of those culture shocks was how the women were treated and dressed, where in her native town in Britain she wouldn't have had to deal with all of that. The stories connect through gender theory, deal with gender, and not so much as just how it did deal with the sex, men and female. The narrator is under the wills of men in the story. She is viewed as lesser than and not as an equal to. And in the article above, we see women may be starting to change with the times. So women from other countries have had that issue, but now it's starting to change. Marxist theory, and I used this theory just because of the classes, because the women are in a lower class, and in the story as well there are classes for how people from outside countries are viewed, and she's British, so she's the top of those classes. And I also use the feminist theory because both of these stories revolve around how the women are treated, and how that could change depending on where you are or what is happening around you. And then I have the thing right here. All right.